everyone. Today I'm going to be unboxing MONSTA X's 10th mini-album, No Limit. Now, they put out a lot of different versions for this album, so this is not the only unboxing of this album you're going to see. Today I have all 4 of the standard CD versions. We have version 1, 2, 3, and 4, I do believe. And I also have 2 copies of the Kihno kit version. They also put out jewel case versions, which I will be doing a separate unboxing for, as well as a limited edition, which will be in another unboxing. They released these versions at different times, so I ordered them in separate orders when they were each released. I pre-ordered these from Starship Square, as I usually do, because Starship Square usually has exclusive photo cards, which was the case again this time. For ordering the set of all 4 versions, I got a complete set of all 5 member pre-order photo cards, and then for each of the Kihno kits, I got another random member set of cards. So we're going to look at the pre-order cards first, and then the CD versions of the album, and then the 2 Kihno kits. So this time for the exclusive photo cards, they did what they usually do for like photo books and DVDs, where it's a set of multiple cards. Looks like we have a selfie photo card and then a concept photo. And they're just attached on these sheets. I'm not going to take these out of the plastic because I'm probably going to resell my extras. But I got Minhyuk for this one, and then Hyungwon for my other Kihno kit album. And if you got the Kihno kits or the standard versions of the album, you would get one set of 2 cards for every album you ordered, or if you bought the 4 version set, you get the complete set of photo cards. So we're going to go through those now, and these I will open up to take a closer look at. So we've got Minhyuk once again. And the backs are all going to be the same. They say No Limit MONSTA X and then have the track listing at the bottom, interestingly enough. We've got Kihno. This is bright orange hair. And the cards do pop out of this page. Again, the backs are all the same. Hyungwon again. Honey. And I am. And I will say, I don't think this is my favorite set of photo cards. The angles on the selfie cards are a little off to me, and then I'm not a huge fan of concept photo cards. But I do appreciate that they gave us 2 cards instead of just 1, and I like that you got the full set if you ordered the full set of albums, because usually what Starship Square does is they'll have like a completely different bonus if you do the set of 4 albums. So I usually just don't collect whatever that bonus is, because I prefer the photo cards that come with the individual albums. So I like that this time around, instead of having a whole separate set of bonuses, they just gave you the full set of cards if you bought all 4 albums. So the packaging of the albums is interesting. I'm going to show you a closer look before I take the plastic wrap off, because the plastic wrap is like kind of loose, which is kind of good because it'll make it easier to open it up. But I haven't ever seen an album with looser plastic wrap like that before. But the packaging itself looks like it's like paperback book style, with all of the inclusions crammed in the middle. Kind of reminds me of unboxing I saw of the most recent Twice album, where all the inclusions were just kind of crammed inside. And as usual with MONSTA X, this comes with a bunch of different inclusions. You get the photo book, obviously, the CD, you get a sticker, which I think is version specific, your random member photo card, which is version specific, and a random member folded poster. And then the first press pre-order benefits are a unit photo card, a flag photo bookmark, and then a film photo. I haven't watched any unboxings of these, and I have to be honest, the packaging is not really what I expected. From the pictures I had seen, I thought it would be more similar to Follow's packaging with like maybe a slipcover over it, but it really is just a softcover book style, and it's also smaller than I expected. But maybe my expectations were just higher because One of a Kind ended up being thicker photo book wise than I expected, but this one looks on the thinner side. I mean, still a decent sized photo book for sure, but compared to One of a Kind, it does seem thinner. And there's like no extra stuff either. It's really just the size of the photo book, and it's like not much bigger than my hand, and I have a relatively small hand. So definitely a more petite album, I feel like, for MONSTA X. Now on the front cover says MONSTA X at the bottom, and at the top we have the track listing, and it says No Limit. There are 7 songs on this mini album. We have the title track Rush Hour, and the B-sides Autobahn, Ride With You, Got Me in Chains, Just Love, Mercy, and I Got Love. And as usual with MONSTA X, this is another fantastic album. Every single song is good, every single song is so different from each other. I know that their upcoming world tour is probably going to be more focused on songs from The Dreaming, since it is North American dates, and that is a new English language album. But I really hope they get to do some of the B-sides from this album as well, because I would really like to see some of these live. I feel like that's what we've most missed out on the past couple years with MONSTA X. They haven't been able to do as many of their B-sides in a live setting, because they haven't, I feel like, done as much online concerts compared to some other groups. So I feel like we've really been missing out on that, because I feel like a lot of MONSTA X's older B-sides really came alive when they would do them in concert. So not getting to see that for some of these newer songs, I feel like, is a shame. And the spine, we have the track listing here again. Oh, and it does say that it's version 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this spine design. I'm not really sure why they're just sticking the track listing everywhere. And I also don't love that, like, some of the songs are in different fonts. I don't know, it feels a little messy. The back cover, we just got some copyright stuff from Starship. And, okay, this is not opening up how I thought it would. Okay, so we do have, like, a dust jacket thing. It's not the full sleeve like I thought it was, but it is a sort of dust jacket. So when you take that off, you still have the track listing there, interestingly enough, but you lose the MONSTA X, and then there's no text on the spine, and just the copyright stuff on the back. Very interesting. A very, like, abstract design on the cover, too. You unfold that. Okay, and you've got this group photo. So this, it looks like, is going to be our photo concept for version 1. This is the concept we saw in the Starship exclusive photo cards. Yeah, okay, all the random goodies I can see are just kind of shoved in the middle. So let me go ahead and take those out so we can look at those at the end together. Okay. So on our first page, it says MONSTA X No Limit, and then the copyright info again. I will say, the pages are kind of like thin and glossy also. The packaging really so far reminds me more of their first English album, All About Love, the deluxe version of that. That's what I'm most reminded of here, which is not what I expected, I have to say. So already we have the lyrics for Rush Hour, which, again, absolutely love. I feel like with Love Killa, Gambler, and now this, I feel like they've really got their groove back when it comes to title tracks. I like Follow and Fantasia, and Fantasia especially has grown on me more over time. But I do feel like those are not their strongest title tracks. I feel like that was kind of a strange era in terms of title tracks for them. Rush Hour is great. It's got some parts that remind me of like 90s, 2000s boy bands. It's got some parts that remind me of BAP, which I really was not expecting, and I was totally pleasantly surprised by. Highly recommend checking that song out if you have not. So now I have some solo pictures of Minhyuk, Kihyun, Hyungwon, Juhoney, and I am. We have the lyrics for Autobahn, which was written by AM. That's a really gorgeous unit shot. Okay, this spread really feels wasted to me because I feel like the reason they do the blank pages is for fan signs. Like if you want to get a member to sign this page next to their picture. But I don't know why you would do this next to a page of just smoke. That feels really wasteful. Like the smoke's not gonna sign your album. And we've got the lyrics for Ride With You. Again, really solid song. This one almost reminds me of something I could see SHINee doing. And I really like that. Of course, because SHINee are one of my other ults. I love the blue lighting on these pictures. So pretty. Can he not? Can he not? So pretty. Again, why do we have a See, I wouldn't mind if it was just a spread of just the smoke. I feel like that would be pretty and aesthetic, but I don't understand why we have the blank blue page next to the smoke twice. That's lyrics for Got Me in Chains. Again, I'm gonna say this for every song, but it's so good. This is such a solid album. We've got another unit photo. And then Kihyun. And he's looked so gorgeous with this orange hair. I'm honestly sad that he's already changed it twice since they filmed the stuff for this album. In the middle of promotions, he actually briefly went pink, which I was super surprised by because he had pink hair back in Fighter era, and he was pretty outspoken about the fact that it was not his favorite hair color and he did not want to have it again. So I don't know why he randomly went back to pink during promotions, because it's already back to black. The pink lasted maybe a week. It was very short-lived, as was this orange hair. I'm sad because they both are really great hair colors on him, in my opinion. Of course, he looked great with any hair color, but I don't know, I thought the orange was a nice change of pace. Forgot to take out my folded poster. Put that to the side as well. Got Hyungwon. Which, he has some really great lines on this album. I love his part in the title track. He has one of the hooks and it's so good. Like, it's obviously sad that there are only 5 of them promoting this album, but I don't know, I feel like the line distribution feels pretty even, and it's kind of refreshing to see members who I feel like don't get that many parts in title tracks getting more because of this. Juhoney. He also changed his hair in the middle of promotions. He went blue. Got lyrics for Just Love, which is another IM track, and it's so fun. group photo. Again, I don't mind the random aesthetic shots. I don't. I think those are cool, but I don't think you need to have a blank page next to them. That feels wasteful. The lyrics for Mercy, which is Hyungwon's self-composed song, and it is so good. It almost reminds me a little bit of Lost in the Dream, which is one of my all-time favorite MONSTA X songs. I just love the dramatic vibe. So good. It's very interesting, I feel like, the way this photo book is set up. I feel like a lot of times they'll do, like, all the members' solo shots together. But they're more spread out in this album. Got lyrics for I Got Love, which of course is a sweet song. Nice way to close the album. And then the credits and the actual CD. When you fold that out, it's just more aesthetic shots. Obviously, I'm not a huge fan of the design of the CD. It feels very plain. It's just the, like, normal metallic with the title and track list. That part does feel... I will say, like, I like the album, but I do feel like there's some aspects of the graphic design that feel a little lazy to me. And this is gonna sound shady, but I feel like that's one of the reasons it kind of reminds me of All About Love. Because I think all my babies can agree that the graphic design for that album was a choice. I hope the Dreaming will be better. I do. I've already pre-ordered my copies of that as well, so expect an unboxing of that when it comes out. Alright, so now let's take a look at all of the goodies that come with the album. So the first thing is a folded poster, and I will say, I've noticed that a lot of groups that promote in the US have been doing more folded posters inside the album instead of a traditional external poster bonus, and I feel like that has something to do with Billboard charts, because I think if it's bundled with a poster it can't count for the Billboard charts, but it can count if it just comes in the album. But I'm a little sad because for MONSTA X they've been doing those in the forms of random member posters instead of full group posters. So it's been a while since I've been able to put a new MONSTA X group poster on my wall, and I want a new one. I want to update that. But let's see which random member we get today. Oh, we got Kyungwon for the first one. He looks so handsome, as he always does. And yeah, like most folded posters, these are a more mini size. As you can see, I can show the whole thing on camera. It's not too much bigger than the album. I'd say it's roughly 4 albums, a little less than that. And then the stickers. Okay, yep, this is a really good example of what I'm talking about with the graphic design. Like, I'm not a graphic designer. Obviously, I don't know much about it, but I don't know. Compared to some of the previous stuff, it's just... I don't know, it feels a little lacking compared to what they've shown they can do, you know? Oh! Okay, where is... I need something to show the back of this. So, this is the film... I don't remember what they called this. Film photo? But it's like a little transparent film strip, and that's really cool. I like these kind of inclusions. I got Hyungwon once again. So this is a Hyungwon-filled album, clearly. And, okay, yeah, that part's backwards. So this is the way it goes. Very cool. And then for the bookmark, I like the back of it. That's very cool. I got Minhyuk. I think this is my favorite of the photo shoot, so I'm really excited to look through this version. I think that's version 4. So pretty. And then one of these is the unit card, one of these is the album card. I'm guessing this is the album card. I will say these feel kind of thin compared to usual MONSTA X photo cards. Let's take a look at the unit card first. Oh, and I got Kihno and Hyungwon. And I got the version that goes along with version 4. Again, I think that's my favorite photo shoot. Very pretty. And then for this version's photo card, oh, did not mean to drop that, but I got you, honey. This vibrant red hair. But I will say, the members that I collect in MONSTA X are Minhyuk, Kihno, and I am. So if anyone has one of their photo cards for this version and would like to trade for Ju Honey, please let me know. I would be happy to do so. Of course, I love all the members, but because I collect so many groups, I do try to limit how many members I collect in each group. Because I can't afford to collect the whole group for every group. So next up we have version 2, already a very different cover design. Still, again, with the abstract photos, that's the cover for all of them. You know what this reminds me of? You know that trend that's been going around of like AI generated images? These remind me of that. And I will say this one, the corner of the dust jacket did get a little bit messed up in shipping. I don't know how well you can see that on camera since it is clear. But I think it's just the dust jacket, not the actual album. That could be worse. Again, tracklist on the spine. Credits on the back. So let's get this dust jacket off and make sure it's not the album that's damaged. Yeah, luckily it was just the dust jacket there. So that is better than if the album itself was damaged. And it looks like all the bonuses are going to be towards the back this time. Let's see if I can get those out without spoiling myself. Alright. So let's see what this version has in store for us. Okay, so this is more like the... I don't remember if they wore these outfits in the music video, but it's a more similar concept to that with the kind of racing style. Got a group photo. Poor Ju Honey is trapped in the crease. That's kind of a cool shot with them on the escalators. There's for Rush Hour again. Gorgeous solo shot of Minhyuk. I love the lighting behind him, so pretty. And Kihno. Hyungwon. Ju Honey. And I am. Are you sitting on the escalator? That seems dangerous, my dude. Lyrics for Autobahn. I have no idea if it's the same set or not. I haven't really looked back at the other music video to tell, so I could be way off. But this set kind of reminds me of one of the locations for Stray Kids' Backdoor music video. Oh, now I have just the empty escalators. That's kind of cool. Lyrics for Ride With You. Like I said, I haven't gone back and watched Backdoor to check if they actually look similar, or if that's just like my memory making things up. So I could be completely off base, but that's what it reminds me of. Also, I have a mild fear of escalators, so these shots are kind of terrifying for me. Like, I'm gonna hope and assume that the escalators were not running when they took these, because if they were, terrifying. Like, I'm fine looking at escalators. They don't bother me. I just don't prefer going down them. There's an elevator or stairs, I will take that over the escalator almost any day. So pretty. Lyrics for Got Me in Chains again. That's a really cool shot. Again, I love the orange hair, especially with the blue jacket. The contrast is just so pretty to me. I think I like this photo shoot a tiny bit more than the first one so far, but they're both really good. Lyrics for Just Love. Here we got a group picture. Another escalator picture. So many escalator pictures. Lyrics for Mercy. That is a cool jacket. Lyrics for I Got Love. Another group photo. Group photo, but they're not facing us this time. And the credits. CD. And more escalators. Of course it's the escalators. Why am I not surprised? Alright, now let's look at our random goodies for version 2. So for the poster... Oh, very nice. I got Minhyuk's. Gosh, the amount of buttons on that coat. I don't know if any of you watched Drag Race. There was one season where one of the runway themes was like to make an outfit with a bunch of bows and buttons on it, and I'm immediately reminded of that. That is what this jacket reminds me of. All of the buttons, so many buttons. And then the stickers for this version, again, very simple. And then for the film strip, oh, I got Minhyuk's. Oh, he's backwards. As we can tell now, this is the concept from this version. That is one thing I like with MONSTA X albums. I feel like they usually have a different inclusion for like all of the different concepts. So like even if you just get one version of the album, you get something to represent all the different versions. Then for the bookmark, oh, we got Hyungwon. A lot of Hyungwon and Minhyuk today. And then for the unit card... Oh, I got the Kihno card! Oh, that's awesome. They are probably my favorite duo in the group. Probably because they're my main two biases, but you know. I just think they're really fun when they're together, when they film content together. It's always a good time. And then for the version-specific photo card, I pulled Jungkook. Very nice. So far I've pulled Rap Line for my album cards. No, well no, I have got Kihno in my unit card, so I've got something for everyone already. That's wonderful. We'd love to see that. We love some variety in polls. Next up we have version 3. I feel like this is the coolest cover, in my opinion. It's very abstract, very AI generated, but in a really cool way. And I love the, like, embossed orange. Very gorgeous. It's a little awkward how they have the dust jacket and then the pages that fold open. That's a little tricky. Yeah, that's so trippy. I love that. Oh, this is the cowboy concept. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, let me get my bonus stuff out. Okay. Oh, I love the variety of vehicles we have here. We've got a motorcycle, a Jeep, a sidecar. So fun. Oh, so orange. Lyrics for Rush Hour. You know, looking at this clothes, I don't know if it's supposed to be a jacket or a shirt, but he doesn't look like he's wearing a shirt under it. So he's wearing it as a shirt. Again, so many buttons. That seriously looks like something you'd see on Drag Race, I feel like. I don't know what's happening with those boots, but I love them. Oh, the fake lip ring? So cool. Lyrics for Audubon. The cowboy hats. Oh, I love it. I remember they had some, like, cowboy-themed outfits for Fantasia, but I feel like this is kicking it up a notch. Yeah, see, this is the kind of aesthetic page I don't mind, because it takes up the whole thing. You don't have a random blank page next to it. Next for Review. Oh, I don't know why cowboy concepts came back into fashion, but I think it's so fun. I want to know where they filmed this. Like, was the structure just there, or did they build this? I love Kihno's outfit, like, unironically. I don't know why, it just looks so cool to me. Just the way everything pairs together is so nice. I love the jewelry that they gave him. So pretty. I love that he has actual spurs on his boots. That's so cool. And I love that they put my biases in a unit together for this one. Like, that's for me. Thank you. Lyrics forgotten in chains. Group photo. That one is so cool with the fire. Then Hyungwon and Shoe Honey. Seriously, so pretty. I like Hyungwon's outfit a lot too. It's simple, but it works. Yeah, I feel like I like all the photo shoots I do, but I feel like I've liked everyone so far a little bit more than the one before it. And 4 is my favorite, so like that checks out. Based on the concept photos anyway. I think they filmed this at the same place they filmed the music video. Part of it anyway, the outside part. Lyrics for Mercy. So pretty. Lyrics for I Got Love. Another unit photo. I like how they're all dressed differently, but they go together so well. And the credits. More aesthetics. And now for the goodies that came with this version. The poster. Oh, I got a duplicate of Minyak. Okay. I do have more albums coming other than this set, so hopefully I'll be able to pull the other members in those. I won't be able to pull all of them today. I mean, I wouldn't have anyway. This is only 4 albums. And then the stickers, again, I don't know. The stickers are fine, but I feel like they've done better. And then for the film strip, oh wow, got another Minyak. He loves me today. And then for the bookmark, we got Chonghyun. So that's very nice. No duplicates yet for those. Watch me, I've just jinxed myself. And then for the unit photo card. Oh, I got Minhyuk and Chonghyun. And that is so cute. And then for the album photo card, got you Honey again. Oh, he's got the fake lip ring. So he's probably trying to be cool, but he just looks so cute. And then last, but definitely not least, we have version 4. Get my random stuff out. And take the dust jacket off. Alright. Like, I know you can tell that they just shot this on, like, a random set. In, like, a studio, but I don't know. It looks so cool to me. I love the, like, mysterious forest vibes. Very cool. Also, I feel like if these outfits weren't in this setting, then I might not like them as much as I do. The outfits with this setting is just so gorgeous to me. I'm not going to point out all the lyrics this time. I've done it for the past 3 versions. Maniac's outfit is so nice. Like, the cut of the top with, like, the long-sleeved, bright colored turtleneck under it is so cool. And Kihyun. Oh! Hi, I'm just now realizing that Kihyun's hair is not orange in this version. This is taking me this long to figure out. I'm a little slow sometimes. His hair was still brown. So clearly they shot this photo shoot first, because his hair was still a soft brown. But this is what I was saying earlier. Kihyun looks good in any hair color. So pretty. Wow, Hyungwoo has a lot of buttons unbuttoned there, mister. Was not expecting that. Oh, and Juhani's hair was also brown. Very interesting. I wonder why they did this version with these hair colors and then changed them. The units are different again for this version. It's Hyungwoo, Kihyun, and Minhyuk. And then a wrap line. That is a gorgeous picture. Might I just say. Again, I like the aesthetic shots. Don't think we need the blank page next to it. Like, seriously, that is so cool. Like, it's not just a normal, boring suit top. It's different. I like it. Suits in general are usually not my favorite fashion choice, but I like when they do something different with a suit like this. He's so pretty. Like the little sword pins on his, what is that called, collar? So cool. Kihno just gorgeous as always. I don't think anyone is surprised. Stunning side profile. He looks like he owns this mysterious forest. Like Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time. I don't know why that's what came to mind, but that is what came to mind. Hyungwon. Gorgeous photo right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I love this photo shoot. This is my personal favorite aesthetic. They're all great. They're all so different from each other, but this one is my favorite. Personally. We got you, honey. I can't believe it really took me this long to realize Juhani and Kian have different hair colors in this version. Where have I been? Oh, of course, his shirt is open partly. Wouldn't be a MONSTA X album without someone showing some skin, would it? So pretty. Got a group photo. I love this. I love the vibes of this. They are judging you, and I'm okay with that. I'm a broken record, but seriously, so pretty. I can't get over it. I love this photo shoot. And I think this is the concept for the limited version too, so I'm very excited for that one. I hope there won't be a whole lot of duplicate photos, but I'll find out when I get my copy. Unit photo. Again, broken record, but they're so pretty. And then the credits. More trees. And then the goodies. So for the poster, we did get something different. We got Juhani. So 3 out of 5 members in the first set of albums. Not too bad. Hopefully I can pull IM and Kihyun and some of my other copies. Stickers. They exist. They're fine, I guess. For the film strip. Okay, so I did get a lot of dupes on those today. Because I got 2 Minhyuks and 2 Hyungwons. And then the bookmark. Okay, yeah, I did jinx myself on the last one, so I got another Junghyun. So I'm just missing Juhani and Minhyuk for those. Oh no, Juhani and Kihyun. I did get Minhyuks. And then for the unit card. Oh, I got Juhani's and Hyungwon's. So I didn't get any dupes on those. That's really nice. And then for the version specific photo card. Oh, I pulled Junghyun again. So that's pretty nice. I got a wrap line for all of my album photo cards this time. But yeah, some pretty decent variety with the pulls, I'd say. No solo Kihyun, so Kihyun does not love me today. Why don't you love me, Kihyun? But we're not done, because we still have 2 Kihno kits to open. So maybe there will be a Kihyun in there. But honestly, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to collect the Kihno photo cards for this version, because they did so many different versions in the album and so many different photo cards. I don't know. The previews I've seen of the Kihno cards this time are not my personal favorite. Obviously, if I pull my biases, I'll keep them, and then I'll probably end up wanting the others. But I only bought 2 versions. That was all that Starship Square would let you buy at a time. And I still have a copy of the one-of-a-kind Kihno kit, an extra one of those I'm trying to sell. So if anyone is interested in that, please let me know. I'll be happy to sell it to you. It comes with everything except the memo photo card. But that was another reason I didn't just buy a 3rd Kihno kit, was I have a hard time selling the extras. So I figured I'd just try and buy the 3rd photo card. But this is what the kit looks like. Pretty standard packaging, pretty similar to all the other Kihno kits they've done. That's what we have on the spine, track listing, credits on the back, and this matches the version 3 photo shoot, so I'm guessing this is going to have pictures from that. But we shall see. Gosh, these things are tiny. The regular albums are barely bigger than my hand, and these are smaller than my hand. Oh, they smell weird too. Like, it's just like the papery smell from the factory, but it's very strong for some reason. And these. So this is the title card with the credits on the back. And then we have the group postcard. So yeah, it does look like these are going to be pictures from version 3. I miss when these would have the music video concept. I feel like the Kihno kits have gotten like less and less worth it, unfortunately. Fatal Loves was interesting. Fatal Love was like a Fantasia era photo shoot. I don't know what happened with that one. That was an interesting choice. We've got our instructions. The kit itself. Very cool looking. Okay, and there's our photo card right there. So I am going to save that for the end if I can get it up without seeing what it is. Okay, yes, I just took everything up. Yeah, wow, these are very strong for some reason. Okay. So yeah, doing a quick glance over, these are just version 3 photos, which is kind of disappointing. They had so many cool concepts in the music video that weren't represented in the album that I would have loved to have seen here, but oh well. Let's take a look through these, shall we? So we've got Jew Honey to start with. I will say that one does have a little bit of damage on the back, like maybe the ink wasn't fully dry when they put it together. Oh, that's weird. It's like upside down. Okay. That's gonna bother me, but whatever. Can't remember if these were exact photos we saw in that version or not. I think they might have been, though, which is very disappointing. I don't like duplicate photos. It's a pet peeve of mine. I love the way they did Jew Honey's eyeliners. They're very cool. Yeah, I think these are just photos that we saw in the album, but like different versions. Like cropped differently, I should say, not different versions. Like, I remember when Follow Find You came out, the Kihno kit, that was the first time they did a Kihno kit, and that one was so worth it. Because it had the photos from the Find You music video concept, which wasn't represented anywhere else. And so it was cool, it was neat, it was a worthy purchase. Then Fantasia, I think, was duplicates from the album. Fatal Love was weirdly a Fantasia concept. And I think the past 2 have just been album outtakes again. Not a huge fan of that, personally. Kihyun is so pretty. And yeah, I know that was a duplicate because I know I commented on that in the photo book. I got Minhyuk. And I don't like how the text is upside down. It bothers me. Like little pet peeves, but you know. A group photo. Weird that the group photo is just in the middle there. But okay. Unit. Yeah, you would have think they would have done all the members in that unit, and then the unit pictures, and then the group pictures, but okay. I didn't put the album together, clearly. So yeah, personally, a little disappointing that it's just the same pictures from the album in a different format. Unfortunately, I've come to expect to be disappointed with Kihno Kit, so I'm not that disappointed. Does that make sense? Alright, and then for the photo card, wow, that is a plain back. Ah, see, but I pulled Changkyun. So I'm gonna be tempted to keep it, of course. But you see what I mean? Like, I don't know. These photo cards just, they aren't my personal favorite. I feel like the hands make the angle look a little weird. I don't know. I'm just nitpicking. I'm only nitpicking because they've done so many different versions and so many different cards for this album. That's the only reason why, really. Like, if it had just been the 4 versions in the Kihno Kit, I probably wouldn't nitpick the Kihno Kit as much, but it's like, I've bought 4 albums multiple times, 5 jewel cases, and a limited edition, and the Kihno Kit. Like, if I had known all that, I might would have skipped the Kihno Kit this time, but oh well. Also, I just realized there were no universe cards in any of these albums. Excuse me, I want my universe credits. And then for the second Kihno Kit, real quick, we're just going to open this up and see whose photo card I pulled. Oh, yep, see, I got Kihyon. So I'm going to have to go find Minhyuk's now, because I got 2 out of 3 of Bias Line. That is kind of wild, though. This is the second era in a row that I've pulled 2/3 of Bias Line in the Kihno Kits. Last time I pulled Minhyuk and Changkyun, and this time I pulled Kihyon and Changkyun. So, someone sell me Minhyuk's for a decent price. I don't want to pay a lot of money for it. But since I have these 2, I would like to complete the set. At least for my collection, I should say. It's not complete by any means, but again, love all the members. If money were no object, I would love to fully collect every group I stan, but that's just not reasonable for me because I stan way too many groups. Which, you know, if you've seen the videos on this channel, you know I stan a lot of groups. But that is it for today's unboxing. I hope you enjoyed. If you'd like to see more unboxings or K-pop hauls like this one, you can check out the other videos on my channel. And if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Once again, I will have unboxings coming for all of the other versions of this album, so please stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.